Hello everyone. I seem to be on a roll today, so I wanted to talk to you for a few minutes about the art of teaming, particularly in a virtual environment, but the art of teaming in general, and what it has to do with getting good feedback and writing and producing a product together. I want to give you an analogy, and that analogy is Argentine Tango. My husband and I have been students of ballroom dancing for quite a few years, and we recently took up the Argentine Tango, which, if you don't know anything about dancing at all, the major difference between ballroom and Argentine Tango is that ballroom has prescripted steps, and the Argentine Tango is very much a flow process where the follower very much feels the lead of the leader and comes along with that lead, but is participating and sensing in the process of actually creating the dance. And I use this as an analogy because working on a team and producing a paper, as you have just done for the first time, is much like that dance process. We need a way to sense and respond to one another. And one of the challenges in group work is we all analyze something, we all put our little pieces together. And how do we avoid cutting and pasting and kind of creating this thing that may not actually flow, but that has a sense of a beginning, a middle, and an end that we've already talked about. And the reason it's like an Argentine tango is that there is a delicate sense of connection between the leader and the follower. And there actually must be a leader and a follower. So I strongly encourage you to think about your team writing projects in terms of identifying a team lead. And trust me, I follow my partner in the lead, and I love to lead. So it's a real art in itself, learning how to follow, and it's important. But having this lead allows you to have one person who puts the whole thing together and creates the flow of the piece. The other part of this is that in having a lead, you have a way to actually create a pattern and a stand in your writing. And when you learn to lead and follow in your own group, one of the great tricks of Argentine Tango is that as we're learning, we change partners. So this means that we have to learn from someone else and not be stuck in the same old habits that we are with someone that we know well. So the reason I bring up the idea of changing partners is don't be afraid to identify in your team who is the good writer there. Who can you emulate and learn from? And go ahead, expose your limitations, because trust me, when I dance with another partner, all my faux pas and tentativeness and lack of understanding of the steps, they are out for the world to see. But that's how I learn. I learn better through these loose connections. And likewise, in any writing that you do, it's not in giving our writing to someone who knows us well, like as in dancing with my routine partner, because we tend to sort of make up for each other's differences and we know each other well, so I know what they mean. But it's when we create the loose connections and work in these teams that you've been put together on. Go to someone like the Writing Center or me or someone that you don't know well and have them work with you in terms of giving you critical feedback. That's where the deep learning is. So I invite you into the dance of feedback, of lead and follow, of being able to sense where things are going and really have a meaning and a purpose in following the music of the focus of your piece, and to not be afraid to rely on and reach out to these loose connections, not your usual partner, to give you the feedback that you need to really understand how to improve your writing and your dancing.